Releasing with a vague trailer at E3 of 2014, Bloodborne would release to widespread critical acclaim upon release, and quite a bit different from the typical Souls combat the community had known, doing away with the safety of shield and sword, and throwing you in the blood-drenched, depraved city of Yharnam to fend for yourself. Welcome to Artbook Overview. For this month's episode, we are covering Bloodborne. I'm going to be going through the Artbook of Bloodborne, talking about what I like, what I dislike, and if I would recommend this. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. On top of the cover, we have a promotional slip, which is nice to have but pretty impractical when taking it on and off. It's basically just extra packaging for the book. The cover, just like the game box art, is beautifully crafted and textured, but to my disappointment, the cover is merely just a slip for the book. The book follows along in the same pattern as the game. It starts in the Hunter's Dream and gives you the characters, and then it slowly makes its way through Yharnam, all the way through the Nightmares. At the end of the book, you have the in-game bosses, as well as the DLC content, which I thought was a bit neat, as well as some other cut content that I was not expecting. Honestly, having the characters blown up on these sheets of paper has been really cool to see. Not to mention, I'm kind of getting an idea of what the developers were thinking when they were making these creatures. And just seeing their art on these pages has been really awesome. From a game design standpoint, I would highly recommend it. And from an artistic standpoint, I can definitely recommend it. You can really see where the concept art came to life in some of the game. I tend to go on and on about game design stuff, and I think that's really important for an art book, is to really discuss kind of the process. And while it shows you some of the concept art and some of the designs they had going for it, it doesn't necessarily always say what the developer was thinking. And that's one thing I really liked about the Dark Souls 1 art book, is it tells you, they had an interview with Hidetaka Miyazaki. In this book, not so much, and a lot of the item descriptions aren't really there, as in, there wasn't much thought written down on the paper, so a lot of it is left into interpretation. I just want to go ahead and dedicate a whole talking point to this part of the art book. The fact that they have the DLC in here is, I don't know, I think that is super cool, to be honest. And especially if you're a big Fromsoft fan like I am, you are going to want to have the whole package. So you have Kaz in here, you have Maria, and you have these beautiful landscape shots, you have the NPCs. Honestly, I think this is one of the coolest things. That and just seeing the weapons played out like this, because while you see the weapons in the game, you don't necessarily get the full scope of what you were dealing with. I love the fact that this art book uses different mediums to express some of the character designs. For example, like, I don't think I would have really understood what this character was if it was just in a matte painting. And of course, when I reference matte paintings, we have beautiful landscape features like this, which I'm totally blown away with, but I'm also super inspired by. Cross-referencing the art book to the game has been super cool, and I think it's definitely given me a fair bit of insight in terms of game development. And I kind of just want to go ahead and continue going through art books and learning other creators' processes of how they make things, and hopefully I can go ahead and improve myself on that. I'm hoping I can directly apply a lot of what I've learned through these art books to my own game creation and process of creation itself for my game, The Sons of Callaway, but that's definitely going to be a long ways off. For the time being, I think I'm just going to keep reading these books. At the end of the day, I thought this would be a good start for Artbook overview, going through something like this for Halloween. That, and I got a lot of fun nostalgic memories and some other memories.